See how CashFish organizes your entire business. Watch how emails, documents, transactions, and customer data sync automatically into one unified platform. Real-time financial data across all sources, instantly accessible without spreadsheet chaos. Quick actions for invoices, expenses, and customer updates. No menu diving required. Track income and spending trends automatically as data syncs from connected sources. Drill into specific months or quarters to compare performance over time. Toggle between revenue, expenses, or combined views to match your workflow. See spending broken down by vendor, automatically categorized from invoice data. AI calculated health score based on cash flow, receivables, and spending patterns. Know how long your cash lasts at the current burn rate? Updated daily. Get alerts when invoices go unpaid too long or when duplicate expenses appear. Lifetime revenue tracked across all channels, updated as transactions sync automatically. Total business costs pulled from invoices, receipts, and payment data without manual entry. Net profit calculated in real time as revenue and expenses update automatically. AI flagged savings opportunities from duplicate subscriptions, overcharges, or unused services. See cash position, outstanding invoices, and upcoming bills in one consolidated view. Uncollected revenue from overdue invoices, payment delays, or forgotten follow-ups. Revenue captured versus potential earnings still sitting in unpaid or lost invoices. AI suggestions to cut redundant costs, negotiate better rates, or cancel unused subscriptions. Refresh dashboard to reflect the latest synced transactions and updated forecasts. All recurring charges detected automatically from bank feeds and invoice patterns. Spot where revenue drops off, gets delayed, or never converts into payment. Switch view to track income sources, client payments, and revenue trends. Analyze income by client, channel, or time period to find growth opportunities. Break down revenue by product, service, or customer segment for deeper insights. View all transactions across the entire business history without date filters. Compare income versus expenses each month to see profitability at a glance. Zoom into specific transaction categories or individual line items for clarity. Switch between different financial views to match the task at hand. Toggle between transaction logs, sales channels, client breakdowns, or recurring revenue streams. Every payment, invoice, and expense listed chronologically with full details. See revenue split by online store, direct sales, or third-party platforms. Jump back to the full transaction log for a complete financial picture. Dive deeper into individual sales channels to compare performance and trends. Ranked client list, showing who drives the most revenue for your business. Track subscription income and recurring payments automatically synced from invoices. View all connected banks, payment processors, and apps feeding data into CashFish. Switch to expense tracking to analyze where money goes each month. Track unpaid invoices and overdue customer payments in real time. See which invoices are waiting for payment and how long they've been outstanding. Review all collected payments to confirm what's already in the bank. Track vendor bills and upcoming payment obligations to avoid late fees. See what's due soon so you can plan cash reserves and avoid surprises. Review completed vendor payments to confirm expenses are settled. Manage all invoices, sent, unpaid, or paid, in one organized hub. Search by client, date, amount, or status to find any invoice instantly. See all vendors and suppliers with transaction history and contact details. CashFish pulls vendor names automatically from invoices and payment records. Add a supplier manually if they're not yet in your transaction history. Manage vendor details, payment terms, or remove outdated entries. Connect customer data with revenue tracking for a complete business view. Compare revenue performance across weeks, months, or quarters with one glance. See who's responsible for each task and what's due next to keep work moving. Open the full task dashboard to see everything your team is working on. Review open tasks requiring action so nothing slips through the cracks. See all tasks across your team in one unified view. AI predicts deal close probability based on activity patterns and engagement history. Track every deal from first contact to closed revenue without manual updates. Adjust how deals are displayed to match your sales workflow. Configure pipeline stages, filters, or sorting preferences to fit your process. Total value of all open opportunities currently in your sales pipeline. Revenue sitting in active deals waiting to convert into actual income. Smaller outstanding amounts that still need follow-up to close. View full details, activity history, and next steps for this opportunity. Access deal actions like updating status, adding notes, or scheduling follow-ups. Customize pipeline stages to match your exact sales process and terminology. Define what each stage represents, so CashFish tracks deals the way you work. Set criteria for when a deal moves into the proposal stage. Define what qualifies a lead, so CashFish categorizes opportunities correctly. Save your custom pipeline configuration and apply it to all deals. Specify when a lead counts as qualified based on your sales criteria. Mark when an invoice has been sent, so CashFish tracks payment status. Finalize your stage definitions and activate the custom pipeline. Close without saving changes to your pipeline configuration. Return to the standard revenue tracking dashboard view. Switch between pipeline, list, or timeline views to match your workflow. Change how deals are visualized across your sales funnel. Import existing CRM contacts and deals to get started faster. Browse all contacts with activity history and revenue linked automatically. View complete profile with transaction history, deals, and communication logs. View and manage tasks tied to deals, follow-ups, or customer activities. See what still needs to be done across all deals and customers. Review finished tasks to track what's been accomplished. AI-generated alerts about overdue invoices, revenue risks, or savings opportunities. Dismiss this notification once you've reviewed or acted on it. Investigate where revenue is being lost due to delays, errors, or missed invoices. Mark this issue as resolved once you've recovered the lost revenue. Access tools that connect revenue, CRM, and financial data into one system. Explore features that automate revenue tracking and customer insights. See AI-identified opportunities to grow revenue or improve customer retention. Toggle between different operational views for payments, approvals, or tasks. Track invoices pending payment or bills waiting to be processed. View approved transactions ready for the next step in your workflow. See all items across payments, approvals, and tasks in one view. AI flags customers at risk of churning based on engagement and payment behavior. See which high-value customers need attention to prevent revenue loss. Spot customers with shrinking order sizes or reduced activity over time. Find accounts that haven't engaged recently and may need reactivation. Identify customers who bought once but never returned, prime for nurturing. See accounts with overdue balances or late payment patterns. Target low-engagement customers worth re-engaging with campaigns or outreach. Return to the main retention dashboard with all at-risk customer segments. Head back to Revenue Operations Tools and Insights. AI extracts key terms, dates, and clauses from contracts without manual reading. Browse all uploaded invoices, receipts, and contracts with extracted data. See when documents were uploaded and processed by CashFish AI. Manage contracts with AI-extracted renewal dates, terms, and obligations. Visualize cash coming in versus going out across all accounts. Adjust date ranges or filters to focus on specific cash flow periods. Customize how cash flow data is displayed to match your analysis needs. Set revenue and expense targets, then track progress automatically. Define monthly or quarterly financial goals. CashFish tracks against actuals. Update budget targets as business priorities shift throughout the year. Track team salaries, bonuses, and payroll expenses in one place. Organize tax-related expenses and income for easier filing and compliance. Download all financial records for accounting software or external analysis. Jump to March transactions to review that month's financial activity. Switch to February data to compare performance across months. See which apps, banks, and tools are syncing data into CashFish. Connect a new bank, email, payment processor, or CRM to sync data automatically. Sync Gmail to pull invoices from emails without manual uploading. Browse more integrations across banks, apps, and accounting tools. Filter integrations by category like email, payments, CRM, or e-commerce. Upload invoices and receipts manually if they're not synced automatically. Bulk upload transactions via CSV for faster data import. Upload PDFs or images. AI extracts amounts, dates, and vendor details automatically. Enable mobile scanning to capture receipts with your phone camera on the go. Snap a photo of any receipt and CashFish processes it instantly. Link bank accounts and payment processors for real-time transaction syncing. Connect Stripe to automatically sync payments, fees, and customer transactions. Link your bank with read-only access. CashFish never moves money. Sync Shopify, WooCommerce, or other platforms to track online sales automatically. See supported e-commerce platforms and select the one you use. Enter your store credentials to start syncing sales data. Provide your store URL so CashFish can connect and pull transaction data. Complete setup and start syncing sales data into CashFish. Link your CRM to sync customer data with revenue tracking automatically. Choose from HubSpot, Salesforce, Pipedrive, or other CRM platforms. Authorize CRM access to pull contacts, deals, and activity history. Finish CRM connection setup and start syncing customer data. Set triggers to automate tasks when specific financial events occur. Connect CashFish to thousands of apps using Zapier for custom workflows. Use CashFish API to build custom integrations tailored to your business. Generate detailed reports comparing revenue, expenses, and profitability over time. Compare how much you earned versus spent across any time frame. Track profit margins and trends to see when your business performs best. See which customers generate the most revenue ranked from highest to lowest. Focus reporting on revenue metrics to analyze income sources. View the full ranked list of clients by total revenue contributed. Switch reporting focus to analyze spending patterns and vendor costs. See which vendors you spend the most with ranked by total expenses. Export reports as CSV or PDF for sharing with accountants or stakeholders. Manage account settings, security, and notification preferences. Access detailed account configuration and preferences. Review active login sessions and revoke access if needed. Configure security settings to protect your financial data. Enable two-factor authentication for an extra layer of account security. Check if two-factor authentication is active and manage backup codes. Access critical controls like data export, account deletion, or privacy settings. Review how CashFish handles and protects your business data. Update billing details, view invoices, or change your subscription plan. Control when and how CashFish sends alerts about financial activity. Customize notification frequency and channels like email or in-app alerts. Download a complete export of all your business data from CashFish. Update your name, email, password, or other personal account details. Edit company name, address, tax ID, or other business profile information. Log out of your CashFish account securely. See what CashFish can do for your business. You've seen how everything syncs, organizes, and updates automatically. Ready to stop missing revenue and start saving time?